What's you doing? Our little visitor from next door, eh?
Hello.
Look what I got. Ooh, look what I got. Are you hungry? Oh, yeah, you get some good food here, eh? Hey, want some?
Yeah, he's big.
Give me your paw. Give me your paw. Give me your paw. Sit. Give me your paw. Give me your other paw. Give me your other paw. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Cool.
Look what I
Oh,
got.
he's pretty excited. Yeah, look at that. He comes over for his steak bone.
He hears the tractor now and he cries.
Yep.
They have him tied on up in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And he cries and he howls and he does it all. So finally then he can't break loose. They must let him off or something.
Yeah.
And he makes a beeline right for here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, fella. Yeah, you're on camera.
Yeah,
He,
he's a good fella.
yeah, viewers probably heard him last year. Remember, you could hear him barking on the video. Where are you going now? Off with his bone.
Poor little guy. He enjoys it though.
He
Place
does.
for him to come.
Yeah, we don't know his name because he doesn't have a name
Yeah.
tag.
No.
So we just calls him fella and buddy.
Yeah. Bum.
Bum.
Freeloader.
Freeloader.
Found Freddy. Freddy the freeloader.
Freddy the freeloader?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
He's a nice little fella.
Well, he got here just in time because we were about to go out.
Yeah. He's not very old.
I don't think.
No, he's not very old. I'm going to guesstimate less than 2 years.
Okay. You said he got setter in him, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, sure. You should have seen him chasing the birds here the other day. Look, you can't make him as long which bone he wants.
He laid that one down and taken another one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll carry them both off in a minute.
He's after the baloney, see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now he'll take that. He'll probably take off down the back somewhere.
I thought he was going to try to take both of them and leave.
No. No. He don't have it that well thought out yet.
No.
But he's a lovely little fellow.
Oh, he is.
On top.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you might turn on.
Yes. Ready.
He's an odd dog next door. We don't know his name, but we call him Freddy because he's a freeloader. He keeps coming over for lunches.
That's right.
Freddy, what you doing? Hey. Hey, what you doing, puppy? You're so nice. Yes, you are.
He was jumping up at the camera. Yeah, you're right. He sees the mic.
Sees the mic.
Yeah.
Sees all here. Yeah, so we're at the shelter, Forky shelter. So we did try the covers on, and the covers will fit.
Oh, yeah.
A few little things that we got to change because when we were doing this, when we were building this last year, we had anticipated another company building a custom cover for it. Well, 4 or 5 times we called them and they said, oh yes, send us in pictures, email us in pictures in the city. And we did, and we never did hear back, so they just didn't show much interest. And that's their job, United Sailworks, eh?
That's right.
At St. John's.
We had to go with a plan B.
So plan B was to, just by coincidence, we built this frame almost the same size as one that Shelter Logic has.
That's right.
The one Shelter Logic had would probably work fine. What I didn't like about Shelter Logics, and it's not their fault, they're trying to build it as efficient and as light and as inexpensively as they can.
That's right.
But with Shelter Logic, you got one rib here, and one rib here. We have 2 extra ribs,
Yeah.
and extra bracing. So we also have, because this was all intended to be broke down, brought into United Sailworks and be assembled so they could do it. So all of these bolts where you see here now, they will all be MIG welded. The bolts will come out. It'll be a permanent structure. Well, maybe it's best it wasn't, because maybe I should leave the bolts there. Because if I ever need to make a section,
That's right. It's easy.
it's easy to do.
Yeah,
right?
it's a good idea.
Or easier. Now,
You can add on to it or whatever.
this is going to be the front part. So just for extra bracing, I had planned on putting in this.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to use that anymore. I'm not sure yet. It depends on how things go. But the top of Forky's mast is 84 inches. He needs 84 inches to get under the zippered cover.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's where the problem came. When we, when we measured it, believe it or not, we had 84 inches.
Yeah.
No tolerances. So what we've decided to do, I talked it over with upper management, and upper management agreed that this thing should come up at least 7 inches.
That's right. Now, it's not that we made this small. Like you said, we were going to have a custom cover
Well,
built.
we didn't intend on using any other cover.
No.
The bright side to this is Shelter Logic, believe it or not, makes good covers.
They do.
I mean, we've got a big Shelter Logic one down there in the back. It's a big bugger.
Yeah, it's over 5 years old.
It's over 5 years old. It's been through, I don't know how many tropical storms.
No,
Hurricanes, it's been through it all.
Yes.
And it's served us well. So I have great faith in their covers. They're UV protected. They don't break down. So, you know, I'm happy with that. That being said, it was just by fluke and the grace of God that we were able to buy a Shelter Logic on sale for $300.
Yeah.
But that's with everything.
Oh, I know. Look, we got all the braces, we got the hardware,
Yep.
we got the brackets, everything.
So that being said, we would have still had to modify this one because it would have still been too low. But
We're going to use some of that hardware.
yeah, we're going to use
On
some of
this
that
one.
to put it all together. So I mean, there was no way on God's green earth that United Sailworks were going to make us a cover for $300.
No.
It wasn't going to happen. We're going to get killed by birds with that feeder there. They're going all over the place.
Yes, that's right. You
Newfoundland
got
Air
dog.
Force. Yeah, so that's basically what we're doing. So I'm basically right now making up some leg extensions. And how we're doing that is we're basically putting that in there. There's a little ridge there. I've been using the pipe cutter. So I'll take the ridge off and this will go together fine. And that's going to go up. We're going to weld a little plate on the bottom. And that's going to be her height then, from then on. There's lots of room on the side for the skirts. There must be almost a foot.
Yeah.
So we got it all going, so you won't be able to look it under. The front and the back, the doors might be a little high, which I like because it gives some airflow.
Yeah, you need that.
You need airflow, you really do, because they will sweat if they're too tight. And yeah, so we got 6 done, no, we got 8 done, and we got 2 more to do. So I'll just basically show you what we're doing here right now. Come over here, camera lady. We're putting that in there like that. We're putting that there like that. We're closing that. And we're going to pile drive that right into there to that mark. Folks, it's as simple as that.
Repeat the process?
Yeah, 10 times. My camera lady was so good to hit that switch.
Let's see if the camera lady can get the switch.
The little black one. That's it. So what I'll do now is I will come over here and I will get my little Dremel tool.
Get the little crusty edge off.
Yeah, just to get that little edge off. Let's see. Yeah. So this is going to go up on the other leg. There's going to be a base plate welded onto that. And it's going to go up like that, and then it's going to be migged on. And that's going to give us our added height.
Perfect.
Yeah, so it's very simple. So what we'll do is we'll come back. I'm going to continue on welding the plates and deburring these things, and we'll come back and we'll show you that particular part of what we're going to do, or what we've got done, and then we'll show you the next step. Okay guys, as you can see, I got the 1E plates bolted to the bottom, or welded to the bottom. Then these extension pieces are going to be welded right here. I'm not going to weld them all the way around, no need of it. And so that'll give me quite a bit extra height. I'll just show you what else I did here. This is nothing fancy now, guys. You can see it's welded on the bottom. It's a pretty decent weld. But see what I did here? I notched a hole. That way if any water runs down the tubing, it's got a way to get out. Because if it don't have a way to get out, it's going to build up and build up and build up. And if it's in the right time of the year, it's going to freeze. And it's going to split the pipe. So, we don't want that happening now, do we? And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead there now and I'm going to weld those 10 on and come back and see what else we're going to do with it.
What you thinking about?
Tired.
You should be tired. What time is it? Almost 9?
We hit just hit the 12-hour mark then.
Yeah. Long day.
Yeah. But anyway. Again, when we designed this and built this, we designed it and built it around it being wrapped by somebody else.
That's right.
So now, Plan B says, well, we got to get it as close to the design that Shelter Logic had in mind.
That's right, to fit that shelter cover perfect.
Which meant the uprights of our frame was 7 feet apart. But in Shelter Logic's, in order for that door to fit good, it must be 10 feet apart on the bottom.
Yep.
So, it worked out okay, I think. Because what I've done, or what we have done, we've taken that quarter plate and we've welded them to the feet. Now don't mind some feet up and down, folks, because this driveway is not exactly level. Put it this way, you wouldn't want to play golf or pool on it.
No.
And anyway, that being said, the idea of this now is when Forky comes in, well, we'll explain that after when it gets over here. It'll be easier to see. But what it all boils down to, these here are going to help in two situations. Going to help keep it down to the ground, and it's also going to keep it spread apart to the 10 feet that, well, 9'6" or something. That's close enough. You know, it really is close enough. So what I'll do now is we'll just take it now and we'll get it over there in its place, and then we'll explain to the folks at home how this is going to work.
Yeah, now we can see it.
Yeah, I'm glad, only by the stroke of luck, that I built it 10 feet exactly.
Exactly.
Because if it wasn't 10 feet, that means I would have to go chop and either shorten it or lengthen it.
Wow.
So I put it up, well, say 6 inches, and that got rid of that long skirt hanging on the ground.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I'm telling you folks, who's ever doing these Shelter Logics or any shelters like this, the worst thing that you can do with these things is have them too tight.
Mm-hmm. Or too loose?
Too loose? No, not too loose, but I mean, like, what I mean too tight is too airtight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I'm telling you, they will sweat. I remember the first time that I put the one over there, and I got up one morning and I looked in at the 4240. The windows, it was just like it was raining in the building.
Yeah, I know how it happened too, because when I was shoveling the snow along the sidewalk, I pushed it right in front of the doors.
Yeah, and which you thought you were doing good.
That's right. I said, I must seal that in now.
Yeah.
Nothing will blow in there.
Terrible.
It was.
It was the worst you could do.
Yeah.
I looked in and I said, don't shovel the door, don't fill the...
Yeah.
Because, face it, when Forky is in here or a tractor's in here, it don't matter if you get a bit of blowing snow coming in here and it piles up that high.
That's right.
It's only on the tires.
That's right.
You know, your cab is clean and everything else is clean. It's just a little bit of snow at the beginning on each end.
Yeah.
But I found that the skirts on the new one that we put in last year, the big one,
right,
the skirts are that long.
Yeah.
And it really creates a problem because they help keep it tight.
Yes.
And I really didn't like it too airtight. So
Yeah.
what I did is I raised the doors up a little bit on each side, on each end,
Okay.
and let the wind blow through, and it's perfect. I mean, I go down there all winter long, and I just roll up the door. I get into a nice loader that's not even, there's not a bit of snow on it. Oh, I've seen some snow drifts and severe storms coming in. A little bit coming in, you know, at the beginning, but that's about it. The idea is to keep the weather off the forklift.
Yep.
I don't mind snow or rain or something hitting the tires.
No.
So the door is probably going to be that much higher off the ground, which I'm okay with that because technically, when Forky comes in here, Forky's forks is going to be out under the door on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Forky is longer than 10 feet with the forks
With
on.
the forks out. Yeah, we didn't need the forks all the way in.
No. So technically, Forky's forks are going to be outside and Forky's going to be in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least we know the cover's going to fit, and it fits nice now. It's not snug on the ground.
No. No.
And of course, now it's not even tightened down yet, folks.
No.
You know, once you stretch it, it will touch the ground exactly.
Yep.
The door, I don't care if the door is off a little bit. And like when that comes in and wraps around, it's going to be quite nice, actually.
That's right. Nothing's attached yet.
No. So tomorrow, I guess, well, not tomorrow, I don't know when. The next job here is to come in with fines, sand. And what we'll do is we'll spread the sand out and level it out real nice. Right here. No, maybe the best thing to do first is come in with the ground rod driver.
Oh yeah?
And some rebar. And what I'll do is I'll drive it down through here. I'll drive it down through here, and then I'll weld over the ends.
Yep.
Right? And then I'll do the same thing probably back here. I'll drive some down. Then what I'll do then, we'll come in with the fine sand, and we'll spread it out nice and even, and we'll come in with our block. We got 15 block, 24 inches square, and we're going to lay down our block. And once our block is laid down, then the covers will go on and be tightened down, the doors will go on, and we'll see if we can get Forky in.
Yeah.
Inside.
He'd be quite happy.
Well, geez, if he's not, I don't know what's going to take to please him.
I don't know either.
You know, he's a male forklift. I mean, if he wasn't, it'd be called Forkess. Or Forket. Forget. Yeah, forget. Yeah.
Well, if he's a male, I don't know if we'll be able to please him.
No, probably not. But anyway, he should be a lot happier than what he is there now. So that's it. Hey, it's almost dark, eh?
Yeah. Almost.
So that's a short video, folks, of what we're doing here so far.
Yes. We got a little excited and wanted to see how it would look on it, but it looks good.
Well, I mean, if this was a Friday night, I probably wouldn't stop till this was done.
No, that's true.
So it is what it is. We're not gonna go crazy with this. There's no rush. That's been down in the back all winter, that shelter. So, but we're getting there. We can see progress.
Yep.
And I don't think it looks too bad.
No, I don't think so either.
You know.
It looks good where it's too. It's a nice location.
Yeah. You know,
it's not too big, so I mean you're not taking up a lot of space either.
And once all the wrinkles are out of it, you know, it'll look even better than that again. So, hey, bye.
Yep.
So, folks, that's it. We're going to call this a take.
That's right. We're calling this a night.
We're wrapping it up.
We're wrapping it up.
So it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to see if I can get this up for him tonight, so they'll have something to watch. The last videos that we put up is we got into this. I got fancy with it. I wanted to try some picture videos.
That's right. And
I like to try different things. And that way, when people look at the channel and they see something new, they don't know what's coming. You know, our main thing is videos, but you know, once in a while, we're gonna pop. You know, it actually took me.
I was just gonna say, it's not that you were trying to skip out on time and it went faster, because it didn't.
A 2-minute video adding pictures took me 2.3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said it's unbelievable. Whereas with this, I just take this, upload it, put it through the editing program, take out what I want,
yep,
and add what I want, and it's done within, well, within an hour.
Yeah. So
you know, but then the time it renders, and then the time it uploads, and the time YouTube goes HD, it's probably 2 hours from here. So conceivably, it'll probably be 12 o'clock tonight by the time this video is ready to be watched on YouTube.
Yep. So
3 hours from now. So. But the picture videos are killers, and voiceovers are worse again. So, like, just because you see a 2 or 3 minute video, it doesn't mean that I'm trying to do stuff quick, because it's certainly not that way. It's just at the beginning of yesterday, when we went down to move the light pole, Kathy wasn't around, and I had my iPhone. So what I did is I took my iPhone, I used to get out the tractor, and I said, I'll take a couple of pictures. So after a while, you showed up.
I was taking pictures.
And you were taking pictures. So then we had about 80 pictures.
Well, yeah, let's group them together.
Yeah, so I said, well, I'll shove them together and see what we can do. So I had a bit of music. I think we got 9 thumbs down or something, which was really unfair.
That's right. It wasn't nice.
It was really unfair.
There's no need of it. I mean, why?
No, well, that's the type of stuff that gets you discouraged to the point where you probably don't want to be doing videos anymore.
It made no sense.
It don't make any sense. You know, we even got a thumbs down for Luke's birthday.
Yeah, seriously.
My
blessed cakes.
Yeah, blessed cakes. That's a story.
That's another story for another time.
And I gotta tell him. Luke and I were texting back and forth the other day, and Luke was talking about somebody who left a negative comment. So I said to Luke, I said, don't worry about it, I got him blocked. Well, that's what I thought I said. So Luke texts back and he said, what's blessed cakes? And I said, man, I don't know what you're talking about. He said, well, read the last text that you sent me.
Yeah.
And it said, don't worry, blessed cakes. So my iPad decided it wasn't going to write what I wanted it to write. It was going to fill in the blanks. So now every time Luke sees something, he says, oh, blessed cakes.
You thought it was a polite swear word.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So now we're using it.
Well, blessed cakes.
Exactly.
So you hit your thumb, oh, blessed cakes. You
That's
don't
right.
want to know what I used to say before that.
No. So thank you, Luke. Of course, you too, I guess. This is by
Well,
accident.
the iPad, that had nothing to do with me. It was the iPad. Anyway, folks, you guys have a great evening. Look after yourselves and take care, and we'll see you in the next video. God bless.